Good morning and welcome. Start your day with purpose. Today's day 13, and I have been very blessed to hear from many of you about how this practice is changing your day and allowing you to be more present and enjoy your days more. I cannot begin to explain how happy this makes me. It truly fills my heart with joy. That is exactly the purpose of this work, for you to slowly but surely start changing your day and living with more purpose and more joy. Thank you for spending some time with me. It is truly my honor. If you haven't reached out, please do. You can reach me on Instagram at isabelmayoral.coach. You can email me, you can text me. I am always here. And if you're listening to the recording, please like this video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Okay, are you ready for day 13? Yesterday, we talked about responsibility. Today, we're going to be talking about commitment. Dun, 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 dun. Commitment. So I Googled commitment, and commitment is defined as a state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Let me repeat that. It is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or an activity. I'm going to give you a statement, and I want you to think if you disagree or you agree. 100% commitment is easier than 98% commitment. 100% commitment is easier than 98% commitment. Do you agree or you disagree? This concept comes from Benjamin Hartley. I learned this concept from one of his videos some months ago, probably last year. I would leave the video link in the video notes. He states that, and I actually agree with him, that once you commit to something 100%, you become that commitment. And nothing will stop you from achieving your goal. Once you commit, there is no plan B. Any distraction becomes irrelevant because you're grounded in your commitment to become that person with your objective. You already know what you're going to say when someone offers you something that goes against your commitment. You already know what you're going to say when you want to stay in bed and not honor your commitment. When you're 100% committed to something, nothing can stand in your way. So why do we commit to things and then fail? This situation I basically get every day. And it goes something along the lines of, I committed to doing this. I am 100% committed. And with time, things just like drift off. Like I don't know what's happening. When this happens to us, it's because we're not 100% committed. We're committed at 98. And when you don't commit to 100%, there is always an opportunity for you to slip off, There is always a situation in which you can, I don't know, have a cigarette, have sugar, have a drink, not go to the gym, skip work, whatever it is for you. There is always an opportunity for you to skip that commitment. When you're not 100% committed, you allow momentary desires to prevent you from sticking to what you want. That 2% is derailing you from achieving 100%. So if you're not 100%, but you feel you're committed to 98%, breathe, my friend. It's okay. The first step in getting to 100% is knowing where you are today. When you realize where you are today, you can move towards 100%. And you can calibrate and regroup. But where you are today is perfectly fine. It's exactly where you need to be today. So let's work on getting to that 100% if that's what you want. No frustration, no blame, no shame. Just you committing to yourself and to what you want. We all have setbacks. The problem is that we stay in our setbacks and then we just give up. Let me give you an example to illustrate this. So I wasn't the kind of person who exercised on a regular basis, right? In my early 20s, in my late 20s, I just was not that person. I would be into different things at different stages. So like I was into spinning and into Bikram and into running. But after a while, I would just fade away. I never committed to any of that for a long period of time. For example, for Bikram, I actually committed to a year of doing Bikram and I paid a year's membership. And after about a month, I never went back. I didn't. I'm coming clean. This happens to me and to you. Can you relate to this? Remember the doubter, the obsessive, and the hacker that we learned about on day 11? If you're not sure what I'm talking about, please go back and listen to that video. So when the pandemic hit, I realized that I wanted to exercise. I actually needed to exercise. I was like a lion in a cage. And luckily, I had an amazing partner who exercised with me and served as my accountability partner. And we have some amazing friends who back then served as inspiration. And today, they're still serving as inspiration for exercising. And I want to make a parenthesis here. I want to make an observation. I want you to notice the change. So from someone who was not into exercising, and now she is into exercising. Exercising has become something that I do. It has become some part of my self-image. It has become part of who I am. And why is this shift important? Because the person that I was is not the person that I am. And the person that you were 5 years ago is not the person that you are today. But we don't notice that change. And we let our past define us today. You are not the person that you were 5 years ago. You are not the person that you were in high school. You are not the person that you were in college. You are who you are today, and you get to make commitments from where you are today. Okay, let me get back to my story. So, about a year ago, I decided to take my commitment of exercising to the next level. So, I start waking up at 5:20 and exercising. And I am committed to this. But I've had periods where I just drifted up a little bit and then went back and picked it up. And about a month ago, I hurt my back. And since I hurt my back, I haven't done much. I've done some yoga here and there, but I haven't done my exercising. Mind you, my back is fine. It has been fine for 3 weeks. My commitment is to being healthy and to moving my body. Why? Because when I move my body, I connect with myself. I'm able to hear my thoughts. I'm able to become the person that I want to become. I'm able to take the garbage out. That's why I exercise, because I take the mental garbage and the emotional garbage that I'm carrying out. I thought that I was 100% committed to spending that time with myself. It is something that I just do, right? In my mind, it's something that just happens. The alarm goes on, I wake up, I put my gym clothes on, I put my sneakers on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Period. And now I'm making excuses for myself. I have a plan B. Not exercising is an alternative. Just like not taking care of yourself, not looking for that job, not going on that date, not making art, not getting organized, not listening to this program, whatever it may be, is an alternative for you. I am 98% committed to my health. And when I am not 100% committed, I have something that is called decision fatigue. I get to make choices, and I'm constantly thinking about it. The true definition of decision is that you remove all other options. So when you made a decision, you commit and you committed to that decision, then there is no choice but to exercise. But the thing is that we choose the easy way out. We choose that momentary pleasure over that long term goal. We choose the person that we are today over the person that we want to become. And I realized that this is not the person that I want to be. I am not the person that flakes. This is exactly why I wake up every morning and work on myself, because it allows me to be the person that I want to become. And this is key here, because I'm not waking up for Isabel today on July 13, 2022. I am waking up because I'm building Isabel of July 13, 2023, 2025, 2030. And she works out. She takes care of herself. So when you find yourself flaking, drifting, and choosing plan B, ask yourself, are you 100% committed, or are you 98% committed? Wherever you are, it is perfectly fine. I want you to think about one area of your life where this is happening to you. Maybe it is advice, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's coffee, maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a relationship that you keep going back to. Maybe it's your job or your body or your eating habits. Maybe it's the commitment to spend time with yourself. What is it for you? And now I want to invite you to close your eyes and breathe for a few seconds. Just breathe. I want you to imagine what would happen if you allow yourself to commit to that something 100%. And just for today, imagine that you have committed to that 100%. In your mind's eye, see yourself in the mirror. Look at your face. Look at your body. Realize how you feel. Do you feel proud of yourself? What shifted in you? Allow yourself to feel and to see the person who has this commitment. Think about what this person thinks and does when she has to choose between her commitment and her past self. Think about how she has been able to build that commitment every single day. Feel that. Breathe and feel free to stay here with your future self as long as you want. Meditate, journal, just take some time for yourself. And with that feeling, start your day with purpose today. I would love to hear what came out for you. What did you discover about yourself? I look forward to reading you and to seeing you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.